Folks, Black Bull Markets have 10 merch packs to give away to clients who sign up before the end of the year, including one of these trader keys. So to go in the draw, all you need to do is sign up with the link below this video or in the podcast description, and you'll go in the draw to win. It's that simple. And remember, folks, when you sign up to Black Bull Markets through the Trading Nut link below, you're going to get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000 on your first deposit. All you need to do is click the link in the description below the video or the podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. How are you all? Welcome to the live stream with me, Tom. I'm a trader for over 15 years now. I have my own YouTube channel called Simply Forex, and I am a technical analyst. Yeah, so I look at the charts purely from a technical point of view, guys. And we're going to look at that today, how I analyze the charts and what I look for, guys. All right, so we're going to do lots of things, guys. We're going to look at a couple of trades that I am potentially looking at for today, guys. We're also going to take as many of your questions as we can. So first of all, come on the live chat. Don't be shy. Say hello. Say, Tom, how are you? And we'll get through as many of your questions as we can as well, guys. All right. So we'll look at the setups I'm looking at. We'll take all of your questions, guys. That is the plan. You have to bear with me. I've just eaten an humongous breakfast, and it wasn't a healthy breakfast. It was a full English fry-up. So there you go, guys. I'm feeling particularly unhealthy, but I'm nice and full. So let's see who's in. CJ. Boom. CJ, how are you, my friend? Morning, Tom. How are we? I'm good, thank you. A bit of a tricky day yesterday, guys. I found myself in a couple of hedges, which I've literally exited one yesterday, exited one this morning. So we can potentially look at those. Hoodie 504. I hope you wear a hoodie. Let's go. Heath, how are you, Heath? Always think of Heath Ledger when I see that. Morning, Tom. Can we get some likes? Thank you, Hoodie, for your support. Very nice of you. No Mercy Gaming. This sounds very ominous. Hello, how are you? Do you work on price action? And the answer to that is a big fat yes. That's all I look at, guys, is price action. Yeah. And why do I look at? Well, because all the answers you need to trade and to become consistent are all in the charts. The charts give you so much information, guys, in terms of price action. They tell you the direction it's going in. The candlesticks tell you who's in control, buyers or sellers. Yeah. And then the support and resistance levels give you a good idea for entries. You don't need much more else than that. Yeah. You've got direction, you've got who's in control, and you've got areas to buy and sell from. What else do you need, guys? That is technical analytics. That's all you need, guys. So yeah, price action. We'll take a look at what I look for, guys, as well. Yes, my favorite wear, actually. Good. I'm glad you like hoodies. I'm in Dubai, guys, so it's too hot for hoodies, but I like a hoodie. Fasil, hi Fasil, how are you? One of my VIP Discord crew. Amina, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Amina. How are you? So, guys, let's get started then. And remember, get as many questions over to me as you like, guys. I'm all yours for roughly the next, 50 minutes. So ask as many questions as you can, guys. Your questions are my fuel. What am I looking at today? I hear you cry. So let's start with the dollar index. So with the dollar index, guys, yeah, we were looking at this. We've been looking at this for feels like forever. And not that long ago, the US dollar was crazy buck wild strong. Yeah, it was the strongest currency in town. But as you can see, guys, price started to slow down and we found ourselves in this kind of range here. Well, not kind of, we found ourselves in this range. And then last week, guys, yeah, we got a break out of this range with this candle. Okay, so this tells me US dollar weakness. All right. And even if we look at this in more detail, guys, you can see we're getting a bearish wick here to potentially take price back down to here, this 104.50 level. So again, guys, everything I need to know is in the chart. So that is telling me that the US dollar, all the way down to here is weak. All right. And that is guiding my trade ideas for today. So the first trade idea for today, guys, is this, is US dollar against the Canadian dollar. And you can see I've got my alarms set up. When my alarms go off, I jump into action like Bruce Van Dam Lee. And if we just look at, first and foremost, let's take a look up here, guys. So we know we are at a very important level. And I'm going to show you how I trade now, guys. This is how I analyze the market. All right. I do a top-down approach. None of it's rocket science. I'm going to have some coffee so that I can do this. And best team in the world, Liverpool Football Club. Anyway, you're here for trading, not football. So on the weekly chart, let's make this a bit bigger. On the weekly chart, guys, you know that this level is a very good weekly level. Again, that's not me making it up. That's the chart telling you this. Okay, if we zoom in now, we can also see we have had a humdinger of a bearish candle. It doesn't get much more bearish than that for a weekly candle. In fact, let's try and find another one. Okay, there's one here. Okay, there's a few. All right, but that is a very bearish weekly candle. Okay, now we've got weekly resistance, bearish weekly candle. Straight away, this is telling us maybe we can start shorting this market. But let's just not rely on the weekly chart. Let's get more information from the daily. Okay, so this is how I do it, guys. I just, each time frame, so this is the daily now, each time frame is going to give me a little bit more information to work with. All right, and I'm going to collect all this data to make an informed decision on how I'm going to trade this currency pair or any currency pair. So now if we look at the day chart, let me zoom out a little bit more, you can see that we had this channel, this trend line. Okay, and as you can also see, we broke out of this trend line. Yeah, we broke it. Not only that, this here is the last swing low. All right, and we have also come down and broken this low. So not only have we broken out of a range, we've also broken the last low. So for me, we're getting lower lows. This is the definition of a downtrend. Yeah, and all we're looking for now is a new lower high. Will it be here? We shall see. But I like this area. And if we look at the day chart, price has come all the way back to this trend line, which can therefore act as resistance. We've got a bit of a wick on this candle, and it's also bounced off this level here as well. Okay, so for all of those reasons, I'm looking to sell US dollar, Canadian dollar. All right. But we don't stop there, guys. We get more information. Yeah, let's drop down to the H4. What's the H4 telling us? So the H4, and just so you can see it, guys, you can see this level here a bit more clearly here. You can see price has reacted before. But if we look at H4 structure, this is, clearly an uptrend. Yeah, it's very bullish. Okay, so we've got a couple of options. Yeah, there's a level through here, which we could potentially break, retest, and come lower. That would be one idea. Or price comes back up to these last highs, and then we start seeing a bearish reaction here. And then we can start selling from here. And really, guys, those are your two options when you look at a trade. You're either going to trade the breakdown, or you're going to trade the last piece of support and resistance. Yeah. If you think about it, they're pretty much your only two options. Okay. Or you just go with trend. Yeah. If we wanted to buy, which we don't, yeah, we could, simply start buying from here, support and resistance level. But we want to sell this market. So that's what I'm seeing on the H4. If we drop down to the H1 now, let's get some more information. So you can see this gray zone through here a little bit more clearly now. Yeah. The market will always show its hand. Yeah. Imagine you're playing poker. Yeah. And you don't know what your opponent's hand is. And then he just showed you that his hand. It's the same with trading, guys. Yeah. The market has shown you its hand. Okay. Its hand is this. Yeah. If we break this level, yeah, then we can start selling this market. Because this level is an important level. It was resistance, then it was support. Yeah. So it's shown that this is an important level. And like I said, guys, you can see my alarm here. So I'm going to wait for a break of this level, retest, come lower. Or the alternative, again, the market has shown you the last high. Yeah, the market has shown you that. That's not me creating anything. That's just me reading the chart. So if price comes back up and tests these last highs here, yeah, and we get a bearish reaction, chances are we have a good trade on our hands because it's told us that there are sellers in here. Yeah. It's told us there's sellers in here once. Potentially there can be sellers in here again. And that's all I'm doing, guys, is just listening to the charts, letting the market and letting the chart guide me, basically, guys. All right. So that's one idea for today: US dollar, Canadian dollar, and that's exactly how I'm going to trade it. What you should do, guys, is what I've done. My most important hour of the day, yeah, is my morning analysis. I look at all 28 currency pairs, commodities, indices, and then I know what I'm going to do before I even do it. So with this trade, I know how I'm going to trade it before I even trade it. Yeah. So if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. And you need to do the same, guys. You don't want to be an impulsive trader. Impulse will get you into a lot of trouble. You want to be a robotic, structured, well-planned robot. Yeah. You don't want to be impulsive. There's no room for impulse in trading. Okay. So plan what you're going to do ahead of time. So we'll wait. And all I'll do, guys, is just wait until one of my alarms kick in. And then that's when I, jump into action like Jean-Claude Van Damme. All right. Right. Has anyone got any? No Mercy Gaming has said, no, it's Man United. This is very disappointing. No Mercy Gaming. It's clearly Liverpool. And Man United are terrible at the moment. Adam Hussein, good morning. Grand. I like it. Just grand. Grand is slang for £1,000. I like your style of teaching. Thank you very much, Grand. I will pay you later. Yelena, your analysis is excellent. Thank you very much, Yelena. I shall also pay you later. And guys, if you enjoy my analysis, like I say, I have my own YouTube channel. All right. And the name of that YouTube channel, you will see in the video title. So in this live stream, guys, you will see @SimplyForex. And that is my channel, guys. I give you this analysis every day. I give you my trade ideas every day. So if you're interested in that, guys, then come click on the channel. Yes, Simply Forex. If you can't see it in the video title, it's up here. Simply Forex. I am circling it now. You will see my ugly face every morning, and I apologize for that. But yeah, simply Forex, guys. Come join the channel. Jokes aside, I give you my trade ideas every day, my analysis every day. Come join us. Right. Okay. So Amina would like to look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Sorry, I've got a question here from Heath first. Do you ever trade the FTSE? I rarely trade indices, to be honest with you, Heath. I will trade stocks, for example. Like when there's a big crash in the market, I will buy a load of FTSE 100 high dividend paying stocks. Simple as that. That's what I will do. When everything, went to crap with COVID, I was just buying. But FTSE itself, no. Right, what else do you want to... So, Amina, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so we've just done US dollar, Canadian dollar. I think that is a better setup. But let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, we are seeing US dollar strength thus far. So let's do a top-down approach with Aussie dollar, US dollar. This is less appealing to me because if you look... So we're going to look at conflict here. All right. So if we looked at Aussie dollar, US dollar, and you looked at the weekly chart, you would clearly see that we are in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows, and these are the last highs. And these highs haven't broken. And we've got this moving average 20 coming down as well, which acts as dynamic support or resistance. So resistance in this case. And if you said to me, Tom, where would you like to sell Aussie dollar, US dollar? It would be here. Yeah, clearly. It's in a very nice spot for selling. All right. I'm not saying I would sell this candle. It's very important to pay attention to the candles. Look at this candle. I don't want to sell weekly candle. That would be craziness. Guys, we might even have a trade very soon. We'll keep an eye on that. So, yeah, I don't want to trade this, but I really like this area for shorts on Aussie dollar, US dollar. So the weekly chart is telling me potentially, this is a nice area for selling. Okay, but then if we go to the day chart, guys, which is why I suggest you all do a top-down approach, get as much information as you can. If you're going to make an important decision about anything, maybe it's about a husband, you're not going to take the first man that comes along. Yeah, you're going to check a few men out. You're going to, ask a few questions, get a bit of data on this man before you marry them. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with trading, or maybe you're buying a car. You're not going to walk into the showroom and say, yeah, I'll buy that one. You're going to get some data. You're going to do your homework. Trading is no different. Okay, so remember that when looking for a husband or wife. You heard it here first. So weekly is a good selling area. If we look at daily, it's a good buying area. It is. Yeah. You can clearly see that price was in this range and then bang. Yeah. As soon as we broke these highs, we are in an uptrend because we are getting higher highs. That is the definition of an uptrend. So we're getting higher lows, higher highs. That is an uptrend. And there's no denying that Aussie dollar, US dollar right now is at a very nice level. Yeah, a really nice level. So what do I look for now? I won't just simply trade this level. Okay. But to be honest with you, let me make this clear first and foremost. So weekly was a good selling opportunity and it's coming. And daily, is potentially a good buying level. So straight away, there's a bit of conflict here. So I wouldn't trade Aussie dollar, US dollar. And like I said, I prefer US dollar, Canadian dollar. There are other US dollar pairs I prefer. But let's say we really like this level, which we do. We like this level and we want to buy back up to here, which would be a very reasonable idea for a trade. I'm going to go down to the lower time frames. All right. And if I said to you right now, yeah, look at this H4 chart. Yeah. Is anything telling you to buy this chart? Is anything telling you to buy that chart? And the answer should be no. Nothing is telling us to buy this chart. That is in a downtrend. We have got a bullish candle here, but most of these are just bearish candles. Okay, so nothing's really telling us to buy as yet. Although, again, we like this gray zone. So you need to find reasons to take the trade. On the H4, there aren't any reasons. But again, let's go down. Let's look at the H1. And again, guys, are there any reasons to take this trade? And interestingly in here, guys, there's been a level developed through here. Okay. Again, this is the market showing its hand to me. It's saying, Tom, this is the level that if we break, we're off to the upside. Okay. So, price reacted here, 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 and now it reacted here. Okay. So what do I want to see? I want to see a break in structure. So if we look at the H1, we're currently here. But if we get something like this and we get a break of this level, then I'm interested. Then I will start buying Aussie dollar, US dollar, if the higher time frames tell me to do so. And what I'm showing you guys isn't rocket science. It's just simple price action with structure breaks. Yeah. So as soon as I get this, I will start buying in here. Yeah. Put my stop loss below here and look to take price back up to here. All right. So nothing, if I had to trade Aussie dollar, US dollar, I would buy it, but nothing so far is telling me to buy this pair. All right, guys. Let me just look at this Euro Swiss because we had an alarm go off, guys. So yeah, this is going to be a trade idea. Okay, Euro Swiss, Euro New Zealand. Okay, so prices. Okay, Euro US dollar. Okay, not yet. Okay, but Euro Chief, guys, this is a trade idea for today. Ignore this. This was from a hedging example. So if I'm going to buy this, if we get a break here, I'm going to buy this. I might even look for a 15-minute break. So if this 15-minute candle stays like this, I will buy this. Okay. If we go back to the H1, and I will buy this back up to these highs. That would be the plan. I also was looking at New Zealand Swiss franc. So a look here. Okay, maybe not yet. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at, guys. Euro Swiss franc. So yeah, I'm going to come back to this in 7 minutes and see if that M15 structure has broken. And if it has, I'm going to take this trade. Right, what else are we looking at? So, Amina, that was for you. Hamza has asked, do you use fixed volume profile indicator? I don't use any indicator apart from the moving average 20. And No Mercy has just asked. This is the simple moving average 20. Okay, so this blue line that you see on my charts, guys, yeah, I will try and draw it as close as I can. There you go. That is the simple moving average. Not easy to write with a mouse. Simple moving average 20, guys. And I use that as dynamic support and resistance. Okay. So yeah, that is the indicator I use. And yeah, and as for, so indicators in general, guys, yeah, what you need to, I'm not against indicators, yeah, I don't want to say that, but what you need to understand, guys, is this. You need to understand market trend and structure. You need to understand how to plot support and resistance levels, and you need to understand what the candlesticks are telling you. And you need to understand what all of that is telling you across the different time frames, like I just showed you a top-down approach. If you don't know those things, then stop trading immediately. Yeah. Once you know those things, I like the idea of indicators as an added piece of confluence. Yeah. Or a guide to help you. But using indicators on their own, you can. Using indicators, ignoring price action is just, very mechanical. And you can trade like that. But for me, guys, if you really want to have some consistency and longevity at trading, you need to understand the basics and the things I explained to you. Then you can start adding indicators as confluence. So something like the volume profile indicator is not much use to me, really. I'm not going to use it. It'll just be more noise on my chart that I'm not interested in. All right. So, yeah, there you go. I hope that helps, Hamza. Right. What else are we? Yelena is joining my channel, Simply Forex. Thank you, Yelena. We'll see you there. Yes, we will. Also got a free Discord, guys. So check that out as well. What else are we looking at here? What's your risk to reward? Leo, my risk to reward, usually I'm looking at a minimum of 1:1, but then I will take some profit and let some profit run. Okay, we can explain that in a minute. Well, let's do it now. Okay, so Leo was asking, what's your risk to reward? Where would you put your stop loss on Euro Swiss franc? Okay, so we're looking at Euro Swiss franc, guys. It doesn't look like we are getting this M15 break. Okay, we'll see. We'll see in 4 minutes, but I won't be trading this. Yeah, I need to see a break of these highs. Okay, whether it's an M15 break or even a H1 break, we shall see. But let's say we get a H1 candle that looks like this. Okay, this is a green candle. Use your imagination, guys, and excuse my drawing. I've been drinking. I haven't really. It's too early. So let's imagine this happens. We get a bullish candle like this. I am all over this trade, yeah? So I will buy here. So what you need to consider, guys, is this blue line is my first target. This is my take profit 1. And this needs to be at least a risk to reward of 1:1. So if you think about it, guys, if we do a quick calculation, so that is 12 pips. So if I do that again, let's get rid of that. Realistically, this can be no more than 12 pips. What the hell am I drawing there? That was the wrong one. Yeah, so this needs to be no more than 12 pips. So realistically, and it makes sense, I'm going to put, I might go to 13 pips. I'm going to put my stop, yeah, and it makes perfect sense, below, sorry guys, below this last low. Yeah, because if you think about it, guys, this is the last swing low on the H1. So this level here would make sense. And therefore, my trade makes sense. Yeah, because I need to see at least a risk to reward of 1:1. So this is 1:1. And then once I hit my first target, I'm going to close 80%. It could, it's up to you guys. You could close 70%, 60%, whatever. But you want to secure profit. Yeah, the market, and so I'll explain this in a second. So I'll secure 80% and then I'll let 20% run. So let's go up a higher time frame. So if you bear this in mind, guys, right? The last daily high is over here. Okay, so this is my TP2. And I will let 20, 30% run. Okay, but take profit here. Yeah, the market has told you, it's told you once, twice, 3 times that this level is a level of sellers. So listen to the market. Yeah, if I do get that break on the Euro Swiss franc, I am going to take price up to here, and this is where I'm going to take profit. Yeah, I don't, I know the risk to reward is 1:1. People are like, Tom, I want 1:2, 1:3. Good luck to you. Yeah. The market might react there. So imagine you didn't take profit here. Yeah. And then the market comes shooting down. You would be sick. Yeah. Whereas if you took profit here, took 80%, and the market came crashing down, you would be absolutely fine. Or if we hit this, you closed 80% and then or 70%, and the remaining 30% come up and hit the higher time frame target, you're also happy. The only scenario you're not happy is if you don't take any profit here and it comes crashing down. So think about that for a minute, guys. Yeah. And take some profit where the market tells you. So yeah, that's what I'm looking. But to be honest with you, I mean, look at that candle. We've just had a huge rejection. I mean, look, it's looking it just goes to show how much an important level this is. To be quite honest, this is becoming a very important level. Yeah, and we want to see a break of this. I will, if the H1 breaks it, I will still trade this. So yeah, Leo, I hope that answers your question. And let me explain this, guys. Before you enter a trade, you should know what your target and stop loss are. Yeah, before you do anything. I know that may seem obvious, but you must, because from those 2 points on the chart, you know if your risk to reward makes sense, you know how much money you're going to risk, everything's crystal clear. Whereas if you enter a trade and you're like, oh, my stop might be here, my target might be here. No, you need absolute clarity. Yeah, this is my first target, this is my stop loss, and don't adjust them. All right. Hamza wants to look at gold. Okay, so let's take a look at gold. Yeah, and before I do, guys, I'm going to have a quick drink of vodka in a water bottle. Yeah, so guys, if you enjoy my analysis and would like to receive this kind of analysis every single day, I give you my trade ideas every day. I give you my analysis every day. If you're interested in this, guys, then come join my channel. Yeah, you can see Simply Forex in the video title. And if not, I'm circling it up here. You can see Simply Forex, guys. Yeah, we've got a YouTube channel and a free Discord channel as well. So come join us. We would love to have you. Gold's interesting. So let's take a look at gold. Because gold, so first of all, if we were looking at gold, yeah, we would want to buy this. This is the weekly chart. Okay. So we're going to play a little game now, guys, actually. You're going to do the analysis. All right. And I'm going to ask everyone, please play along, as this is going to be a very awkward game for everyone. So please play along. I'm going to ask you a very binary question. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. I'm going to ask you a very binary question. And we're going to keep it simple because, to be honest with you, what I'm about to ask you are the 3 decisions you need to make. So I'm going to ask you, would you buy it? Would you sell it, or would you stay out of the market? And that is pretty much all you need to do in trading. Yeah, isn't it? If you look at a pair, would I buy it? No. Would I sell it? No. Okay, I'll stay out. Would I buy it? Yes. Okay, I'm looking for buys. Keep things simple. Keep it quite binary. I say binary, you've got 3 options, but you get what I mean. So, bearing that in mind, guys, gold, this is the weekly chart, and this is gold. Just looking at the weekly chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? So everyone, let's play along. Buy, sell, or stay out of the market. I'm just going to sort of drink some drinks and wait for your answers, guys. So gold, thank you, Yelena. Thank you. Okay, Yelena would buy. Heath would stay out. Amina would buy. Anyone else, guys? Play along. Eugene would buy. Okay, so, you know, you are the psychology of the market. And Manny would buy, divinely buy a bit lower. Okay, so, but all of you are looking for buys. So you are the psychology of the market, guys. If you think about it, yeah, that's what the market's made up of. It is loads of us trading it. And if enough people want to buy it, then chances are it's a good buying opportunity. Yeah. And everyone wants to buy it. Heath was suggesting stay out, right? And I agree with you. Yeah. You know, the weekly chart is a good buy. Yeah. Because we've broken out of this channel. You know, we were in a downtrend and then bang, we're in an uptrend. And the whole of the trading world want to know, when can we start buying gold? Yeah. So right now it is at a very nice level. Okay. So I think we could potentially buy it from here. Yeah. All the way back up to here. Yeah. Or it might even want to come all the way back down to the moving average 20. Yeah. It might want to start going up from here, or it might want to come all the way back down to this double support, because you've got the trend line and this support level. So, you know, and unfortunately for us as traders, nobody knows the answer to that. Nobody knows if price is going to react here, here, or here. But as traders, we're going to look for clues, and the market's going to tell us what we can and can't do. But I would agree, yeah, looking at the weekly chart, this is probably not a bad buying level. However, this is very, you know, bearish candle. Okay. So let's go to the day chart now. All right. So remember, guys, basically the weekly is telling us, you know, can we start buying from here? This is what we need to ask ourselves. Can we start buying from here because we like this level? And if it breaks this level, the answer was no. And then it's, can we start selling from here? If it breaks that level, the answer is no. Can we start buying from here? Okay. So now let's look for some more clues. So if we looked at the day chart now, again, guys, same question, right? On the day chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market with the day chart? So everyone, guys, play along. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short, awkward game. Yeah, would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? Only the day chart. Just what's your review of the day chart? Okay, so Miko would stay out. Manny would buy. Eugene would sell. Heath would buy, possibly. Miko, no signal. Wait for confirmation. No signs of a buy. Sell. Buy. And there's your answer, guys. Yeah, we have got stay out, buy, stay out, sell, buy. So there you go, guys. There's your answer. You know, we'll look at the technicals of it and why it's this and why it's that. But, you know, if enough people are looking at a chart and they are undecided, then why the hell would you trade that pair? Yeah, don't. Yeah, find a pair, yeah, that everyone is saying buy. So if I showed you a pair, a different pair, a currency pair, if I showed you a currency pair and everyone said buy, 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 chances are you've got a good buy on your hands. If I showed you a different currency pair and everyone said sell, 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 chances are you've got a good sell on your hands. If I show you a currency pair like gold and we've got 2 sells, 2 buys, 2 stay outs, then stay away from it. Yeah, simple as that. But now let's look at this from a structural point of view. Gold is breaking down. Yeah, so we're in an uptrend. Yeah, it's always a red flag if we don't start making higher highs. Yeah, and we haven't. And then price has come breaking down. So on the day chart, because we broke this low here, we are in a downtrend. Simple as that. We're in a downtrend. There's no ifs and buts. We are in a downtrend. Yeah. Uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't make a higher high, come crashing down, lower lows. We are in a downtrend. Okay. Do you want to buy a downtrend? No, you don't. Yeah, of course you don't. All right. Now, if you think of this, you know, and if anything, I mean, I would stay out of this pair. Yeah, because firstly, we've got this area of support. Yeah, clear area of support. All right. So I'm not going to sell into resistance, into support. I'm just not going to sell into support. Don't do that. Don't buy into resistance either. Yeah. And I'm not going to buy this pair because I've just explained we're in a downtrend. So I don't want to buy it. I don't want to sell it. So I will stay out of this pair. Yeah, because it's in a downtrend. If I had to trade this, I think this is going to come lower. Yeah, because it's breaking down. But just bear that in mind, guys. You know, just by looking at weekly and daily, you've done the analysis, not me. Yeah, and on the weekly, we said it's in an uptrend and we would like to buy. And then on the day chart, yeah, we are in a downtrend and potentially would rather sell than buy. I'd rather do neither. But, you know, and if you just look at this information. Yeah, that information alone will tell you, you know, no trade. Go look at a different pair. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Not worries me. What's the wrong word? But I look at 28 currency pairs because I'm looking for a pair that everyone says that's definitely a buy, or everyone says that's definitely a sell. That's what I'm interested in. All right. So those of you who, you know, some traders say to me, Tom, I only look at euro, US dollar, and pound yen. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's up to you. But you are not going to have, you know, many setups, and you're not going to have the overall view of the market. Because I look at 28 currency pairs, I know what's strong, what individual currency is strong, what's weak, how other currencies are shaping up against other currencies. You know, so those of you who trade 2 pairs, you know, you would never have a trade, or I wouldn't, the way I trade. So, you know, if you're scalping the 5-minute chart, I'm sure you'll have many entries. But just looking at gold, let's say gold was one of your currency pairs that you traded. No trade for today, you know? So, yeah, think about that, guys. Really, you know, look at 28 currency pairs. You're not going to trade 28 currency pairs. Yeah, you're going to pick out a few that make sense. And that's what I do on my channel every morning. I give you my trade ideas that make sense for that morning, for that day, sorry. And, you know, really, after I do my daily and weekly filter, I'm usually looking at 2 or 3 pairs to trade, and that's it. So yeah, I suggest everyone does the same, guys. You get a really good overview of the market and what's strong and what's not. Right, what else are we looking at? So Miko's saying hit the like button. So thank you, Miko, but also hit my channel up. Yeah, so I'm guest presenting on Trading Nut show, and thank you to Trading Nut. But I also have my own YouTube channel, guys. It's called Simply Forex. The name is in the title of the video, but it's also here, guys. You can see Simply Forex. So come join my channel. Check it out. You'll see my ugly mug on the channel. And come join us. I give you these trade ideas every day. Okay, what else are we looking at? Okay. Okay. Do all pairs react the same to your levels and analysis? So Miko, okay. I mean, interesting question. Do all pairs react to the same to your levels and analysis? And the answer is no. I mean, what I don't even know how to answer that question, Miko. All we can do as traders is plot. All you can do as traders is this, right? Let's make this very clear. Before I leave for today, guys, right? I'm going to do a text thing on my screen. So number one, these are the things that you know in the market. Okay, if you don't know these, stop trading immediately. All right, so you can find out by looking at the chart, the market structure or trend. Okay, usually this is quite clear. Okay, and if we look at the gold daily chart, it's in a downtrend, right? Then we look at support and resistance. Yeah, what am I looking for in support and resistance? I'm looking for, let's just move this over. I'm looking to see where price has reacted historically. Yeah, and it's reacted historically here and here, here. So chances are it could react again. Okay. Then how do I edit that? Here we go. Yeah. And then next, you want to be able to read candlesticks. I cannot spell. I apologize. Yeah, you want to be able to read candlesticks. Fourthly, you want to understand this concept of value, which I'll explain very briefly in a minute. And 5, guys, you want to do a top-down approach. Okay? If you grasp these 5 things, you will understand how to read the charts. Okay? So let's push OK. We'll leave them on the screen. Okay. So whether a chart, respects this level and pings off, or respects this level and pings off, nobody knows. But if your support and resistance are good, then chances are price will react. Yeah. Price will react. Okay. And again, if we just look at this trade, guys, okay, so if we looked at gold, yeah, if we look at these few things, just this makes all of my decisions in the market, and this should be the basis of all your decisions. Yeah, not a moving average crossover or a divergence on MACD or RSI is over 70 or below 30. No. They're all lagging indicators, and understand this. Yeah, understand this. So let's just look at gold again. Market structure, we're in a downtrend. Okay, so this would suggest we want to sell this market. Okay, so number one, we want to sell. All right, then we look at support and resistance. So we are at an area of support. So that would suggest we want to buy this area. So this is an upward candle. Yeah. All right. Then let's look at the next thing. Yeah. The next one is candlesticks. This is very bearish. That would tell me I want to sell this market. Okay. then we want to understand this idea of value. So if I want to sell this market, you know, let's say I wanted to sell here. I don't, but let's say I wanted to sell here. You know, value comes in two forms. We're just looking at the day chart, guys. I know most of you don't trade the day chart. We'll drop down to lower time frames and find entries. But just for argument's sake, if I'm selling here, I need to put my stop up here. And realistically, my next target would be here. Okay. So does this trade make sense? This is my risk. This is my reward. So, okay, it does just about make sense. This is roughly 1:1. Okay. So there is enough value in the trade. But imagine, okay, I've just lost everything there. But imagine this now, guys. Yeah, let's imagine we drop back up to this level and we started selling from here. Now there's very nice value. Yeah, this is our stop and this is our risk and our target is still the same. And now this is our reward. So you can see this concept of value. Yeah, this level has value more so than this level. Okay, so you know, market structure was a downtrend, support and resistance would be a buying level, candlesticks were telling us to sell. Value, I'm going to say indifferent, we could get better value. And the top-down approach, we're going to do all of this again on every time frame. All right, and as a whole, we don't have a trade. Yeah, as we discussed earlier. But these are the things to look at, guys. All right. Eugene just joined Simply Forex. Thank you, Eugene. Yeah. So just focus on these things, guys, and you won't go too far wrong. You will start to understand and read the charts very simplistically. And that's what you want to do. You know, years ago, I had more indicators on my screen than I knew what to do with. And I just got lost in a sea of indicators. Yeah, they all did a specific job. As soon as I had a bad trade, I would tweak one of the indicators, and I was totally lost as a trader. A big turning point for me was just stripping it all down to the point that all I have is this single indicator. Yeah, that's all I have. And I use that as the dynamic support or resistance. And, you know, now I can see the charts clearly. Yeah, I've been reading charts for years and it's all based on these things. Yeah. So on that note, guys, I suggest you do the same. All right. And guys, like I say, if you've enjoyed my analysis, then please come join my channel, Simply Forex. You will see me on there. I do this analysis every day. We've got our own live streams. We've got analysis vids. We've got a free Discord channel. So check it all out. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for all your questions. And I'll see you again soon. See you later, guys.